Alright, so we're going to be emulating a real flight here. Let's see if I can't get this set up so that it is somewhat on the correct route. So let's see, we're going to be going from LaGuardia, and we're going to head to St. Louis. Lambert St. Louis. Okay, we want high altitude airways, and then let's see what route they took. So they took Zims Q42, Mickig Q480, Air J110 VHP, and the Arch 2 arrival. So we gotta try to get all that in. Arch 2 arrival is in already, and then looks like LaGuardia 7. I don't know which one, and then out to Zims. So let's see what this has me going to here. That's Lomon, Bello, Audi. The problem is I don't know if I can actually screw with this to do the route that I want, because game is silly. Let's see. Let's put an altitude here, 340. Zeros in. Check the fuel while we're at it. Maybe like 63%. Let's see. That should be. That's probably a hair tight, but that should be all right. And let's see what the. So they're doing the Arch 2. Let's see. Got the Arch 2 in there, so that's in. We'll just run this. I gotta find this because, of course, you know, I would love it if Flightsim would actually let you flight plan properly. Imagine that a sim lets you sim properly, but oh well. Let's see. Our AI traffic. Let's turn on live traffic, live weather. Okay, that's good. And let's see what they're taking off of in LaGuardia. Looks like we're going 3-1. Let's go ahead and what gate did they push from? They pushed off gate 71. Let's go ahead and push from here. Again, they did change the airport's completely different now, but we can't do that. So, all right, that should be good there. Alright, so I gotta try to, let me find the actual routing of this, because again, the game does not have the proper routing, so I can't route properly unless I use third-party software, which I'm not going to pay for Navigraph because I'm not going to use it much this month. So let's see. So the first one is going to be Lomon. Very hard to see any of this. Right there, Lomon. Looks like Lomon to what? Kofax. Lomon to Kofax. Lomon. Where are we at here? Let's try this. This looks like track TRAKK. Alright, let's look at that. Lomona track is going to be off of J152. So J152, then it goes to VHP. So I'm going to put in, see if we can get Lomon to J152. Alright, Lomon J152 track VHP. So that's off route. And it looks like we get back on route here. This is the arrival. So Akbar, it looks like the first of the arrival. And then what do we got? Akbar, AKBAR, Akbar. That's a little bit off, so that will do it. So it's going to be Lomon J152 to track, and then direct to VHP and on route. Okay, that's fine. We'll go ahead and treat this as first flight of the day again. I need to practice that, so we'll keep going on that. I'm going to get the music turned down a little here. Alright, let's go ahead, shut up track IR, let's go cold dark. Go full speed on the IRSs. And I'm not going to be able to do that with the radio off. I'm just trying to get the jet bridge reattached. Alright, let's do, let's get first flight of the day again, just because I got to practice this. Alright, circuit breakers are checked. Nose wheel steering is off. Hydraulics are off. Landing gear lever is down. Spoilers is 0. Flaps are in agreement, 0. Radar is off. Parking brake is set. ADG manual handle is stowed. EMER flaps is in the normal position. Battery master. Alright, we'll go to the DC electric page. 22 volts. Let's go back to the status page. Let's pull that. Again, why does this get so big? I don't know. Alright, we need to do a fire test here. So, fire test system okay. We get all the lights there we need. And you press again to get the cargo X lights. Cargo X lights are good. Alright, and fire test is good. Alright, we go ahead and put on nav and logo. Let's go ahead and APU and byte, SOV valve open symbology. Doors coming open. Door is open. Start spinning the APU. APU starter is engaged. 46 to 60. We expect that to go out. Alright, starter went out. And 99 plus 2 seconds, we expect to get a veil light on the APU and power. So waiting. And there's 99 plus 2 seconds. We get that. Pack's coming on. Recirc's on. Alright, good start on that. Let's go ahead and we want to check, make sure that we have power. We're good there. Go back to status. IRSs are coming up a line. Let's get the perf init done so that we can keep moving. And then you go do your walk around after this. Alright, good. That's now in there, so that's what we need to get this moving. Alright, good. Electrical power is established. Alright, avail light. APU gen is in auto. IRSs are both to nav. FMS is set for that. Alright, fire test is complete. Go ahead and rock a hydraulic test. We're checking the status page, make sure H hydraulic 1 and 2 closed advisory messages are out. They are. We're going to go to the hydraulic synoptic page here. Stab, trim, disengage, I can't do it because I don't think the button works in game. 1, 3B, and 2 are coming on. 1, 3B, and 2 are coming on. Alright, fuel pressures and quantities checked, all that. Pressures, temps, quantities checked. ICAST status page, select. Alright, back to the status page. Alright, stab, trim, channels 1 and 2 engage. Alright, those are engaged. Alright, 1, 3B, and 2 going auto. Alright, we've got messages. Alright, select the hydraulic page and we should get depletion. As you can see, we've got depletion. Good, good. Let's see. And then we got 3A is coming on. 3A is on. We have good pressure there. Good. So hydraulic check test is complete. Back to status page. All right, and we're going to be doing ice detector test. Alright, ADS heat test okay, that's all set. Alright, ice detector test is complete. Alright, emergency lights test, emergency lights coming on. On, EMER lights on, and then we're going to go to ARM. That's all that takes. Stall test. Check for continuous ignition, shaker pusher. Continuous ignition, stick shaker pusher. Alright, anti-skid test is next.
Gear disagree.
Yeah. That's me accidentally pressing the wrong button. Alright, let's go to anti-skid switch armed. Anti-skid switch is armed. Verify that the two messages, A-skid inboard and outboard, are not on. They're not. Anti-skid switch off. We get the anti-skid right there, inboard and outboard are now on. Now back to armed. That's the extent of that. We're just checking messages. We're going to do the overheat test, triple chime, gear bay, and overheat, release it.
Gear bay, overheat.
Alright, we get the message, triple chime, all that's good. Alright, and all the stuff goes out. Overheat test, warn fail switch. Let's see, overheat test, warn fail switch. We want to hold at warn fail, and we want single chime and master caution. There we go, we get the single chime, master caution. And that's complete. TCAS test. Alright, we're going to zoom out here so we can see it. Right. There we go. Got symbology. We've got the RA information displaying traffic.
System test okay.
TCAS test okay. Good PA. We're not going to do aileron. We're not going to do CVR. We can test that. Hold it for 5 seconds. We'll get a green light. Hello, Owl. How are you? Are you seeing the songs window? All right. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, that's annoying. See why Flightsim's not doing its thing here. That's why I can't have that window open at the same time. Thanks. Yeah, it defaulted off to that. Thank you for letting me know. Alright, masks. Oxygen masks, we're not going to bother with. Alright, we'll do the fuel check valve test once we're up and running. So we're good for now. Alright, so most of our tests are complete. Alright, let's continue to put in the FMS. Guadia. This is going to be a longer flight. I'm going to do this so I can go AFK while I'm doing it. 5010. Got to do a bunch of stuff around the house. Let's see. Alright, that's good perf in it. We're going to be at flight level 340. Alright, let's check. 0 fuel weight, 62,544. And 12,390. Alright, ISO deviation, let's go negative, I don't know, 15. I did positive. Fix that. And I'm not going to bother with the wind as I don't have them. Let's say 20 minutes off here, so 20:51. Do 330 in the taxi. 330 is fine on taxi fuel reserve's fine there. All right. Index. I don't think I really need anything there. Good sync index, all that. All the rest is fine on that. Advisory VNAV is on. Okay. And then I think we're pretty much set on that. Yep. Let's go to VNAV. 290, 180, that's fine on cruise. That's all good. Alright, start knocking this flight plan in. Alright, should be Lomon. Let's do that. Lomon. Yeah, it's because I have to have it full screen. When I open up another window like that, it moves it over. It's weird. Thanks for letting me know. Lomon. Alright, then we're going to be J152. And then we're going to track TRAKK. Track, and then we should go to Akbar as we do the arrival. So out of here, it's going to be the LaGuardia 7, and I believe, what runway are we off of? I think we're off 3-1. Let's put on 3-1. Okay. And then, if I can remember, Arch 2, I believe. Akbar. Execute that. MFD menu. Get speed altitude. We want VNAV. Right side to on. Get rid of the airports. Let's go to page 2. Range selector's good, on left and right, that's good. Alright, let's go ahead and walk the course. Excuse me, don't do that, please, game. I hate that. Walk the course here. Alright, runway 31 to Lomon. Kofax, Kilroy, JSI, Everett, Bliss, and then I got a, looks like a discontinuity in there, yep, so Akbar, so track Akbar, go back down, let's execute that, there we go. Alright, Kofax, Kilroy, track, Akbar. Okay, that looks good. There's the arrival in, and we'll leave the runway till when we know what the runway's going to be. Alright, good. So the flight plan's in. That's good. I already put in the speeds, checklist. Let's see. Do some stuff on the overhead panel I gotta do here. Let's go. Windshield probes. go ahead, and I want the jet bridge here.
Taxi to and hold short runway tree 1 using taxiway Zulu Endeavor 5004.
Ground Endeavor 5030, could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
Endeavor 5030,
Wait for the IRS
the
to finish
jetway is
aligning.
going to be connected.
Good ATIS.
LaGuardia Airport information, Kilo 2000 Zulu. Wind tree at 15. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature -6. Dew point 10. Altimeter tree 0.46.
Where's that?
ILS runway 4
dive.
use. Landing and departing runway tree 1.
3-1.
VFR
Alright,
aircraft, say
4-6,
direction of flight.
3-1.
All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Kilo. LaGuardia Airport information, Kilo 2000 Zulu. Wind tree at 15.
Ground Endeavor 5030 IFR to St. Louis, ready to copy.
Endeavor 5030 is cleared to St. Louis Airport as filed. Takeoff runway tree 1 climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure frequency is 120.4 squawk 6517.
Endeavor 5030 cleared to St. Louis Airport is filed. Takeoff runway tree 1 climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure on 120.4 squawk 6517.
Endeavor 5030 readback is correct. Contact ground on 129.675 when ready to taxi. Good day.
Yeah, that's good. Alright, beautiful Iris, just aligned. Go start hitting the checklist, and then we should be able to push here soon. Passenger signs are on, land elevation is set, altimeters are 3046, FMS check set, IRS aligned, nav radios, navigate set, takeoff brief, and I'm not going to go through takeoff briefing right now. Clear to start. Alright, so we're good there. Alright, let's go ahead, and we should be ready to push, so I'm going to go get them to dump that jet bridge.
Ground Endeavor 5030, could you please disconnect the jetway from the aircraft?
Alright, there we go. I can shut my doors. Again, wouldn't call ground for that, but whatever. Check the doors page.
Captain, the cabin is secure. All passengers are aboard.
Doors page looks good.
On behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard this flight. We hope you enjoy
Ground Endeavor
flying with us.
5030 requesting
We would
pushback.
like to encourage all passengers to watch
Endeavor
our cabin crew
5030
display
pushback
safety
request
documents
accepted.
Dropping the brake. Beacons coming on. We'll do a first flight of the day. Do this as a first flight of the day. Alright, we give them a wave for engine 1. Comes left engine. So that's going first because it's first flight of the day. There's 20. And we'll go through the fuel valve testing us once we push. Right, at 50%, we want to make sure that the starter goes out. And if it doesn't, we'll push it out. So starter, left engine start there. We want to make sure that goes out.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There, went out. Okay, good.
Display the safety features and procedures of the aircraft in case of an emergency.
Ground Endeavour 5030 requesting the end of pushback.
With your seatbelts fastened and your
Endeavour 5030 request to end pushback received.
cabin pressure, breathing masks will drop from the ceiling.
Alright,
and
so let's
should be
quickly
placed
check
over
it.
your head.
Electricity, we're
If
good
there is no
there.
emergency
Alright,
evacuation of the aircraft, the walkway
shut the
emergency
APU
lights
down.
will display to the exits, which are located here.
alright, let's do the fuel valve test.
In case of an extreme emergency landing,
Alright,
you'll
left
be
and right
instructed
boost pumps
to get into
off.
the
We'll
brace
check to
position,
make
which
sure
is
we get
indicated by
pump
placing
press.
your head between your knees with your
And then
hands
we'll
over
press
your
the
head.
right engine start. We'll get right fuel low press, caution message, and then we'll turn the pumps back on and we'll continue the engine start. So, alright, we get pump press. Alright, let's go ahead and start the right engine. Alright, we get the right engine, let's see. Right fuel low press, right fuel low press. Okay, good. Now we can turn them back on. Did I not press the start button? Maybe I didn't. There we go. We're right here for 3-1. We need 2 minutes on each engine before we can take off, so we start both of them. Alright, there's 20. Just going to turn on ECS. I want to make sure we have it. I think we need 42 PSI for start. We have 43, so we're fine. Don't need to spool up any. Alright, again, want to monitor that, make sure that the starter goes out. If it doesn't, we'll push it and stop it to make it go out. We'll have oil pressure here until they're both in the green, then they'll turn into vibration gauges. Right engine starter still engaged. And that's out. Turn into vibration, that's good. Alright, nice, that's good. Right, 6.8. Jesus Christ, what is this? What happened there? I keep touching stuff with my when I move my mouse. Right, 6.8 there. All right, good. I'll do a quick rudder check. That should be before I turn on the nose wheel steering, but not a huge deal. All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to read the LaGuardia 7 here. All right. Alright, LaGuardia 7. And we'll see what we're going to get off of runway 31. Climb out on a heading of 314 assigned by ATC, maintain 5. They already gave me, I'm going to do a quick flight control check here. So we have, you can see multifunction spoilers, ailerons, all that. 314, and then they've got us on 10,000. So 314. Alright, 314 is good. Let's do a quick after start checklist here. Electrics check, bleed valves are in auto, packs are on, APU is off, anti-ice is going to be off, nose wheel steering is armed. Slats flaps set to 8, 8, and 8. Flight controller check, trims are green. Thrust reverser arm, flight instrument check, brake temps check, taxi checklist complete. Alright, let's get a taxi.
Ground Endeavour 5030 with Kilo ready to taxi IFR.
Endeavour 5030, taxi to and hold short of runway tree 1 using taxiway Zulu.
Alright.
Contact tower on 118.7 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway tree 1 via taxiway Zulu Endeavour 5030.
Alright, so we're taking off 3-1, so we're right here. Just Zulu, nice easy taxi.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has advised that we are now cleared for takeoff.
We are not cleared for takeoff.
Tower Brickyard 5827 Heavy ready for departure runway 31 IFR to Richmond. Brickyard 5827 Heavy line up and wait. United for 9 or 8 Heavy contact New York departure on 120.4.
Yeah, so we gotta line up and wait on them.
Line up and wait Brickyard 5827 Heavy. 120 for United for 9 or 8 Heavy. Goodbye. Brickyard 5827 Heavy altimeter 30 for 6 wind 333 at 15. Cleared for takeoff runway 31.
Read it back.
Tower Endeavour 5030 at runway 31 ready for departure IFR to St. Louis.
Endeavour 5030 line up and wait.
Line up and wait.
Line up and wait Endeavour 5030.
Alright, lights and strobes are on.
Takeoff runway 31 Brickyard 5827 Heavy.
Fuel cross flows manual. Flight 10s are advised. Radar is set. And I'll cast
Brickyard
this,
5827 Heavy contact New York departure on 120.4. Good day. for Brickyard 5827 Heavy. Goodbye. Endeavour 5030 altimeter 30 for 6 wind 333 at 15. Cleared for takeoff runway 31.
Cleared for takeoff runway 31 Endeavour 5030.
Set thrust. Thrust set. 60 knots. Airspeed's alive. 8 knots. 8 knot check. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Flex speed heading. Press toga. I can't see heading here.
Endeavour 5030 contact New York departure on 120.4. Good day.
And autopilot.
Going to 120.4 Endeavour 5030.
Air Canada 710 Heavy number 2
100.
for landing. Follow the Airbus
What's up?
A20N on final. Wind 333 at 15. Cleared to land runway 4. Brickyard 4418 Heavy number 3 for landing. Follow the Airbus A20N on final. Wind 333 at...
New York departure Endeavour 5030 is passing 2,500 feet, climbing 10,000 feet.
Endeavour 5030 New York, departure altimeter 30.46 radar contact continue.
And there's Center Park.
Endeavour 5030, your transponder appears inoperative while malfunctioning reset squawk 6517. Endeavour 5030, climb and maintain flight level 180.
180. Eventually, we can spin it. The real plane spins fast. 180. Alright,
Endeavour 5030, did you copy?
Jesus Christ. This is why I need 2 pilots.
Climb and maintain flight level 180 Endeavour 5030.
Yeah. Fuel cross loads, auto bleeds, and APU set thrust reversals are off. CAS is checked. Climb check is complete.
Brickyard 5827 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 190.
Just gonna save the active flight.
Climb and maintain flight level 190, Brickyard 5827 Heavy. Brickyard
How much
5827
fuel
Heavy,
is in the
contact
plane?
New York
Consuming
Center
it
on
idle?
121.125.
It depends. You know, if you have both engines running, it will tell you. It's hard to tell now, but it will give you fuel flow rates.
Fuel
synoptic page.
Brickyard
We can also check other flow rates on there. But if you look right here, you can see this is pounds per hour. So currently we're burning 3,700. You know, I'd have to look on the ground. So if I remember on the way in, remind me when I get in. I'll try to read them on the way in.
Endeavor 5030, contact New York Center on 133.15.
But that will show your pounds per hour there.
Good day.
We taxied out with both engines and the APU off. So
133.15
APU is 260 pounds per hour. We
Goodbye.
can just have that running, but you know we had two engines running. Depends on how long you're on the ground. So
New York Center Endeavor
At idle,
5030 is
I
at
don't know, you'd have to
9,700 feet, climbing flight level 180.
depends on air density, everything else. too.
Endeavor 5030, New York
10.
Center altimeter 30.47 radar contact. Continue to Lawman.
All right, go to Lawman. All right, direct Lawman. Nav. What was I doing? You're good. All right. Alright, let's see, we'll be to Lowman in about 30 minutes. Still climbing a little slow. I gotta get up to 290 here. Some airport right below us there. Right there, you can see the Rabbit coming in. That Teterboro. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Teterboro's way back here. Teterboro's over here. New York is right there. How much fuel on a plane consuming at idle? Let's say 1, 2, 3 hours, enough to have refuel again. Yeah, again, you'd have to check it on the ground and see what it would pop up as. It'll take a while at idle. Generally speaking, if you're going to be sitting on the ground for a while, like we had a long delay in JFK one day where they loaded us up on runway 22 and
Air Transat 514 contact New York Center.
they ended up having to shut down and we just ran on the APU. You generally, if you're going to have a long taxi or you're going to have delays, you'll taxi out on one engine, and then if you have like an edict time where you're going to be sitting, you'll shut down the engines and just use the APU.
132.6 Air Transat 514.
Well, like I've got 11,000 something pounds on right now, so.
Endeavor 5030, climb and maintain flight level 260.
260.
Climb and maintain flight level 260, Endeavor 5030.
260.
New York Center Air Transat 514
altimeters.
Heavy is at flight level 325, climbing flight level 330.
Niner 2, checked and set.
Air Transat 514 Heavy, New York Center radar contact. Continue.
And we can shut the lights up. gonna put something in the box here just to grab. It doesn't want to give me St. Louis. It does. It does it fine in the real airplane. It gives you. You have that in there. It will give you estimated time of arrival. It does not want to do it like this. So. Yeah, I've got St. Louis. It doesn't want to update it like that, so it kind of wants me to put
Endeavour 5030 traffic is 8 o'clock 3 miles at 16,500 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
right there.
ExitJet 165, heavy contact New York Center
Right
on 118.975. Good day.
Endeavour 5030 have the traffic.
I might throw
Going
an
to
approach in there.
118.975 ExitJet 165 heavy.
Might throw an approach in just to get something on there.
Endeavour 5030 traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 230 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
Same one you literally just told me
Cessna
about.
3 Whiskey Delta, contact New York Center on 124.625.
Let's see.
Good day.
2 o'clock now. It's 2. And
Brickyard 4388 heavy traffic is 9 o'clock 2 miles at flight level 220. Report them in sight.
check the weather in St. Louis, see what they're running. I'm just going to put something in to give me a better update on time. So current
124.625
weather is
Cessna 3 Whiskey Delta.
150 at 10. Visual approach runway 12 left, 11 in use.
Brickyard 4388 heavy traffic in sight.
We'll put in 12 left just to
Jetlink
give me
750,
something.
you are 35 miles northwest. Climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Expect vectors ILS Yankee runway 6 approach. Endeavour 5030 climb and maintain flight level 340.
340, that's the final.
Climb and maintain flight level 340 Endeavour 5030.
New York Center
340.
Flightsim 403 heavy is passing 8,600 feet, descending 1,900 feet.
Go ahead and put that in.
FlexJet 403 heavy New York Center altimeter 30 decimal for 6
Now
radar
it gives
contact.
us a time.
Continue.
But I gotta fix it because it's obviously
New
screwed
York
up.
Center
It's gonna
SkyWest
take us
3618
8 hours,
is
25
passing
minutes, and 3,400
9,500
miles.
feet,
So
climbing
that's all right.
10,000 feet.
So that's because likely the
Endeavour
discontinuity.
5030 contact New York Center on 124.625. Good day. SkyWest 3618 heavy New York Center altimeter 30 decimal for 6 radar contact.
Rack.
Continue to HRLM.
Bar.
Brickyard 4513 heavy traffic is 11 o'clock per mile at 17,600 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. SkyWest 3618 heavy contact New York Center on 124.625. Good day. New York Center Cessna November 213 Whiskey Delta is at 5,900 feet, climbing 8,000 feet.
124.625 Endeavour 5030. Goodbye.
Screwed up, I gotta fix this.
New York Center Endeavour 5030 is at flight level 275 climbing flight level 340.
Endeavour 5030, New York Center radar contact, continue to Lawman. Delta 2602 heavy traffic is 9 o'clock 3 miles at 9,400 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. New York Center United
Grab
2120
runway
heavy
12
is passing
left.
flight level 225 climbing flight level 300.
And let me see, what's the end of the arrival?
Delta 2602 heavy contact New York
Arch
Center
2.
on 133.15. Good day. United 2120 heavy, New York Center radar contact continue.
Fuel. Could be FDR.
133.15 Delta 2602 heavy. Goodbye.
Fuel. So fuel is going to be our last point. So go runway 12.
New York Center Cessna November
Climb fuel.
213 Whiskey Delta is at 6,600 feet, climbing 8,000 feet.
Bar.
Cessna November 213
Fuel
Whiskey
right there.
Delta New York Center altimeter 30.49 radar contact. Continue to Lima Romeo Papa.
I don't know why it's so funky. I gotta fix something. Something's
New York
screwed up
Center
here. I gotta
Southwest
work on.
1509er Heavy is at 14,200 feet, climbing 15,000 feet.
This looks weird here. I don't know what
Southwest
the deal is there.
1509er Heavy, New York Center altimeter 30.49
It's supposed to be
radar
track
contact continue.
VHP Akbar.
New York Center Delta 2602 Heavy is passing 9,700 feet, climbing 10,000 feet.
Track Akbar.
Southwest 1509er Heavy, contact
Try to
New York
fix this flight
Center
plan
on
here.
132.5.
Look at the chart, trying to fix that.
Good day.
Track. Going
United
to
1827 Heavy traffic is 9 o'clock 3 miles at 7,300
VHP.
feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight.
Brickyard to Akbar.
Cessna Tree Whiskey Delta traffic is 9 o'clock 3 miles at 6,800 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. United 1827 Heavy, contact New York Center on 133.15. Good day. Cessna Tree Whiskey Delta, have the Airbus A20N in sight.
I'm gonna switch over to Mach.
Going to 133.15, United 1827
I'm
Heavy.
not climbing sub 4 for the rest of it.
United 2120
We're heavy, so I gotta watch
traffic
that
is 11
climb
o'clock,
gradient
4
there. I
miles
don't get
at
too
flight
slow.
level
We're fine, but
270 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
VHP. That's what it is there. Fix that with VHP.
New York Center Southwest 1509er Heavy is passing 13,600 feet, climbing 15,000 feet. Southwest 1509er Heavy, New York
should be
Center
tracked
altimeter
directly to
30.49er
VHP.
radar contact. Continue to brand.
Yeah, so let's grab VHP. Now we'll go right to over Pruitt.
United 2120 Heavy traffic in
Execute
sight.
that. That's better. Alright, that fixed it. There was something wrong with, I don't know how Pruitt got in there, but Pruitt was screwing it all
New
up.
York Center, Alaska 282 Heavy is passing 16,800 feet, climbing flight level 180.
I'm gonna walk it again, make sure it's
Alaska
not
282
nothing
Heavy,
crazy,
New
but it
York
looks
Center
better now.
altimeter 30.49er radar contact. Continue to Raki. Alaska
Alright, that looks good
282
now.
Heavy,
So,
contact New York
flight
Center on
plan's fixed.
134.45.
Again, if something doesn't look right,
Good day.
fix it. Hello, Zizo. Good to see you. How are you? All right, good. So I finally got that fixed. Hour 50. Again, I'm gonna go AFK for something
Going
that I
to
gotta do some stuff around the house. So
134.45.
picked a
Alaska
long
282
flight for
Heavy.
that purpose, so I can kind of bop around. That's gonna be 340.
New York Center Brickyard 4513 Heavy is at flight level 195, climbing flight level 300. United 2120 Heavy, contact New York Center on 133.15. Good day. Brickyard 4513 Heavy, New York Center radar contact. Continue to tow me. Going to 133.15, United 2120 Heavy.
Sim just updated. All right,
New
so
York Center, Alaska
as we get up and we
282
level
Heavy,
off, we want to be looking at our, you can see we're
14,600
getting out
feet,
cap
climbing
the
level
flight mode
180.
suitor. So we're starting to level off. You can see our fuel,
Alaska
and here's our fuel
282
plan.
Heavy, New York Center altimeter 30.50
So as we come up on
radar
Loman,
contact.
which we
Continue to
are
Raki.
quite a ways away from, would be Loman at 21 minutes. Expects us to be at 10,070, and so we're going to kind of check that. We check our release and see if that looks right. If it doesn't, you know, we got to keep that in mind and update for wind and whatnot. So that's how we
Endeavour
would check.
5030, contact New York Center on 132.5. Good day.
Let's see, I can walk through all my fuel where I'm going to be.
132.5 Endeavour 5030. Goodbye. New York Center Endeavour 5030 flight level 340.
Endeavour 5030, New York Center radar contact. Continue to Loman. New York Center Brickyard Brickyard 4611 Heavy is at flight level 275 climbing flight level 280. Brickyard 4611 Heavy, New York Center radar contact. Continue to Papa Sierra Bravo.
Likely we're not going to be able to overspeed here. I just got to keep an eye on it, especially if I'm going to go AFK. You see we got a little trend vector. That's where we're going to be 10 seconds. This is right where that little pink bar is above, so I got to keep an eye on that. You know, people walk. Going to turn the lights up so that in the event that I need to, I've got a little bit of backlight so I can see what I'm working with in case I need to. Because if it gets dark, I can't just feel for the
Brickyard
switch like I would
4611
IRL.
Heavy traffic is 6 o'clock 3 miles at flight level tree 15 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Brickyard
See what we get for a
4611
wind.
Heavy
So
traffic
right
in sight.
here, if you look, we've got a 73 knot wind. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go back. So if we go and we look at MFD data, where are we at here? Where's the data in there? Data, MFD advanced. That's
United
satellite.
2235 Heavy, you are 50 miles west. Descend and maintain 7,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 9er left approach via Mike X-ray Echo transition. Clear to Mike X-ray Echo.
There we go. Flight plan progress. Alright, so
Descend
now
and maintain 4,000 feet.
it's showing us
Expect
what our
ILS
fuel is
runway
going to look
9er
like,
left
but the
approach
problem
via
is
Mike
I didn't put
X-ray
any wind
Echo
in because I didn't know what the wind
transition.
was
Clear
going to
to
be.
Mike X-ray Echo.
That would be
United
done by
2235
dispatch.
Heavy.
And so what I can do is I can go back and I
United
can look.
2235 Heavy
We have
contact
a
New York Center on
plus 70.
135.45. Good day.
Let's see, what's the FMS format for it? We'd have to minus it, so if we look 74 knots, so we're going to go into flight plan. It's not the VNAV page, where is it? Right here. So wind right here, it's going to be a minus, so subtract off
New York Center Brickyard
70, we'll do 74 knots.
Flight level 265 climbing
And that's
flight
going
level
in there.
300.
And then the temperature is currently
Brickyard 451 Tree Heavy, New York Center radar contact. Continue to tell me.
ISA deviation. -10, so 42. So I'm just updating my numbers here. -42. There we go. And so that should give us new numbers on fuel burns because we have 73 knot headwind. So of course it's going to take us a lot longer to get places. So go back to the MFD data. And that should update our fuel. So if you look, Lohman was showing 10,000 something pounds of fuel. Now it's going to be a lot, we're going to have a lot less fuel because we're fighting this headwind. And if it was a tailwind, it would be the opposite. We would be getting increased performance. So, well, I'm going to update that. This is climb, this is descent. So I don't really care about my climb too much. This is descent, this is cruise. So I put in cruise once we leveled off. It would all be on your release as forecast, and then you can change it as need be. But now, as you can see, that updated our time, so it's going to take us longer to get there, because it now knows what the wind is, and also updates our fuel burn. So if you look over on the FO side, because they're the pilot monitoring, it's showing us how much fuel we'll have when we land. So that's why I wanted to update all that once we get on a cruise. Alright, I'm going to quickly go work the wash. I'll be right back.
Endeavour 5030, contact New York Center on 132.2. Good day. Endeavour 5030, acknowledge last transmission.
Tree 2.2 Endeavour 5030. Goodbye. New York Center Endeavour 5030 flight level 340.
Endeavour 5030, New York Center radar contact, continue to Lawman. New York Center SkyWest Tree 622 Heavy is at flight level 290, climbing flight level 340. SkyWest Tree 622 Heavy, New York Center radar contact, continue to Kozar. New York Center Lindbergh 4609er is at 7,800 feet, climbing 9,700 feet. Lindbergh 4609er New York Center altimeter 30.51 radar contact, continue to Lima Romeo Papa. Lindbergh 4609er contact, approach on 118.25. Good day. Going to 118.25, Lindbergh 4609er. New York Center Jazz 872 Heavy is passing 14,700 feet, climbing 16,000 feet. Jazz 872 Heavy, New York Center altimeter 30.50 radar contact, continue to hyper. Endeavour 5030 contact center on 134.8. Good day. Endeavour 5030, did you hear my last transmission?
Going to 134.8 Endeavour 5030. Center Endeavour 5030 flight level 340.
Endeavour 5030 center radar contact. Continue to Kofax. Center SkyWest 3632 is passing flight level 240, climbing flight level 260. SkyWest 3632 center radar contact. Continue to Hotel Alpha Romeo. Endeavour 5030, contact Cleveland Center on 121.2. Good day. Endeavour 5030, acknowledge last transmission.
One 121.2 Endeavour 5030. Goodbye. Cleveland Center Endeavour 5030 flight level 340.
Endeavour 5030, Cleveland Center radar contact. Continue to Kofax. Cleveland Center American Tree 161 Heavy is passing flight level 295, climbing flight level 320. American Tree 161 Heavy, Cleveland Center radar contact. Continue. Cleveland Center, Cessna November 4441 Victor is at 6,600 feet, climbing 7,000 feet. Cessna November 4441 Victor Cleveland Center altimeter 30.46 radar contact. Continue. American Tree 161 Heavy contact Cleveland Center on 124.4. Good day. Going to 124.4 American Tree 161 Heavy. Cleveland Center SkyWest Tree 622 Heavy is at flight level tree 5 climbing flight level tree 40. SkyWest Tree 622 Heavy, Cleveland Center radar contact, continue to COSAR. Endeavour 5030, contact Cleveland Center on 124.4. Good day. Endeavour 5030, did you hear my last transmission? Endeavour 5030, acknowledge last transmission. Endeavour 5030, please acknowledge. Endeavour 5030 IFR flight plan is canceled. Radar service terminated. Squawk 1200. Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved. Good day. SkyWest Tree 622 Heavy, contact Cleveland Center on 124.4. Good day. One 4 SkyWest Tree 622 Heavy. Goodbye.
Yep. Yeah, I was just gonna let him cancel the flight plan. I'll grab it back. Let's see. Yeah, we got somebody else to kick on Twitch. Yay. Alright, let's check our prog rolls here. On our way to Frank and then VHP after that, so. Venice. Alright, what's our current ground speed? 472. So we're currently at, we got a 58 knot headwind. Alright, I'm going to change this to 58 now. Cruise wind. Yeah, what are we looking at? That should still be fine for temp. Alright, how far are we off track? 21 minutes? 68. And then what are we looking at for fuel over there? 54.70. I just set up my phone.
Indianapolis Center, Endeavour 5030 is type 1 mile southwest of 4 India.
Shockingly, I was able to get the screen protector on there. The first time it had some dust on it.
Endeavour 5030, Indianapolis Center. Squawk 0713.
0713.
Endeavour 5030 radar contact 3 miles west of 4 India Tree, flight level 340.
Roger, Endeavour 5030. Indianapolis Center, Endeavour 5030, 5 miles west of 4 India Tree. Request IFR to St. Louis, ready to copy.
Endeavour 5030 is cleared to St. Louis Airport as filed. Squawk 0713.
Yes, the wind chilled out a little bit there. Wind was quite ugly for a little bit.
Endeavour 5030, acknowledge last transmission.
Endeavour 5030 cleared to St. Louis Airport is filed. Squawk 0713.
Endeavour 5030, read that correct. Radar contact, flight level 340. Continue to track turning and following heading 275. Proceed on course climb and maintain flight level 340.
Continue to track turning and following heading 275. Proceed on course climb and maintain flight level 340. Endeavour 5030.
Endeavour 5030, contact Indianapolis Center on 120.475. Good day.
One 120.475, Endeavour 5030. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Indianapolis Center, Endeavour 5030, flight level 340.
Endeavour 5030, Indianapolis Center radar contact. Continue to track.
Alright, so it's track VHP, then Akbar. So VHP is the beginning of this arrival. I'm going to go ahead and we'll brief the arrival. Might as well. Alright, coming in off VHP. We want to be below 310 at UK, above 11,000 at Arch. Then we're going to likely be landing on 11 or 12 left, likely, so we're going to be going all the way to Buell. So we will go Petty, and then between 15,000 and 11,000 at Praya. Between 11 and 10,000 at Jack, 10,008 at Choto, 8 and 7 at Getty. Herbie at above 5,000 and Buell above 5,000. We'll get some speed restrictions here. UK, we want to be down to 280 knots. Arch, 280 at Kyra, 210 at Getty, 210 at Herbie,
Endeavour
and Buell.
5030, contact Indianapolis Center on 128.075.
Got all that there.
Good day.
So we'll check our advisory VNAV for descent.
128.075, Endeavour 5030. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Indianapolis Center, Endeavour 5030, flight level 340.
FedEx Tree 706, heavy contact Cleveland Center on 135.1. Good day. Endeavour 5030, Indianapolis Center radar contact. Continue. Endeavour 5030, contact Indianapolis Center on 120.475. Good day.
120.475, Endeavour 5030. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Indianapolis Center, Endeavour 5030, flight level 340.
Stop, go. Go.
Endeavour 5030, Indianapolis Center radar contact. Continue. Exejet 671, you are 12 miles northwest of Columbus. Contact Columbus Tower on 132.7 when inbound.
Alright, we're on our way to VHP.
Tower on 132.7, Exejet 671.
Top of descent, it's going to be 34 minutes. Looks like. That's why you don't put on intersections. Right there's top of descent. You can see there, it's after VHP. Wind's up a little bit. Let's fix that. Just looking at fuel on everything here real quick. We got 2,000 in reserve, and we got 3,164 extra fuel. Pity the radar doesn't work. Nice if the radar would work. Not that we'd paint anything out here anyway with this thin business, but it'd be nice if the radar worked. That long.
Endeavor 5030 contact Indianapolis Center on 135.125. Good day.
0.77 is our long-range cruise speed anyways.
Going to 135.125, Endeavor 5030. Indianapolis Center, Endeavor 5030, flight level 340.
Endeavor 5030 Indianapolis Center, radar contact. Continue to Victor Hotel Papa. Cessna 1 Sierra Papa, you are 30 miles south. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect vectors. Visual runway 9er approach. Delta 2762, heavy contact, Indianapolis Center on 128.075. Good day. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect vectors. Visual runway 9er approach. Cessna 1 Sierra Papa. Going to 128.075 Delta 2762 heavy. Brickyard 4807 heavy contact Indianapolis Center on 120.475. Good day. Indianapolis Center Southwest 4031 heavy is at flight level 225 climbing flight level 290. Southwest 4031 heavy Indianapolis Center radar contact continue. 120.475 Brickyard 4807 heavy. Goodbye. Indianapolis Center Delta 1718 heavy is at flight level 355 climbing flight level 360. Delta 1718 heavy Indianapolis Center radar contact continue. Delta 1718 Heavy contact Indianapolis Center on 120.65. Good day. .65 Delta 1718 Heavy. Goodbye. Endeavor 5030 contact Indianapolis Center on 120.65. Good day.
120.65 Endeavor 5030. Goodbye. Indianapolis Center Endeavor 5030 flight level 340.
Endeavor 5030 Indianapolis Center radar contact. Continue to Victor Hotel Papa. Delta 1718 heavy traffic is 9 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 330. Report them in sight. Endeavor 5030 traffic is 1 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 360 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Delta 1718 heavy have the traffic.
Endeavor 5030 don't have the traffic.
Indianapolis Center Southwest 4031 Heavy is at flight level 330, descending flight level 320. Southwest 4031 Heavy, Indianapolis Center radar contact continue.
Endeavor 5030 have the Airbus A20N in sight.
Indianapolis Center, Cessna November 627 Delta Whiskey is at 6,600 feet, climbing 7,000 feet. Cessna November 627 Delta Whiskey, Indianapolis Center altimeter tree 0.39 radar contact continue. Endeavor 5030 contact Indianapolis Center on 119.55. Good day.
119.55 Endeavor 5030. Goodbye. Indianapolis Center Endeavor 5030 flight level 340.
Endeavor 5030 Indianapolis Center radar contact. Continue to Victor Hotel Papa. Delta 618 heavy traffic is 9 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 350 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Delta 618 heavy have the Airbus A20N in sight. Delta 618 heavy contact Chicago Center on 123.85. Good day. Endeavor 5030 traffic is 3 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 350 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. 123.85 Delta 618 heavy. Goodbye.
Endeavor 5030 don't have Airbus A20N in sight.
Indianapolis Center Southwest 4031 Heavy is passing flight level 355, descending flight level 320. Southwest 4031 Heavy, Indianapolis Center, radar contact, continue. Indianapolis Center, Cessna Kilo Oscar Whiskey 818 is at flight level 465, climbing flight level 470. Cessna Kilo Oscar Whiskey 818, Indianapolis Center, radar contact, continue. Endeavor 5214 contact Chicago Center on 123.85. Good day. One, 2, 3.85, Endeavor 5214. Goodbye. Endeavor 5030 traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 370 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
Endeavor 5030 don't have Airbus A20N in sight.
Endeavor 5030 contact Indianapolis Center on 132.2. Good day.
132.2 Endeavor 5030. Goodbye. Indianapolis Center Endeavor 5030 flight level 340.
Endeavor 5030, Indianapolis Center radar contact. Continue to OPBAR. Cessna 719er, contact Chicago Center on 123.85. Good day. Going to 123.85, Cessna 719er. Indianapolis Center American Tree 219er Heavy is at 12,700 feet climbing flight level 230. American Tree 219er Heavy Indianapolis Center altimeter tree 0.37 radar contact continue. Endeavour 5030 traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at flight level tree 70 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
Endeavour 5030 don't have Airbus A20N in sight.
Southwest 853 heavy traffic is 1 o'clock 2 miles at flight level tree 5. Report them in sight. Indianapolis Center Southwest 4031 Heavy is at flight level tree 55 descending flight level tree 20. Southwest 4031 Heavy, Indianapolis Center radar contact continue. Southwest 853 Heavy in sight. Endeavour 5030 traffic is 1 o'clock 4 miles at flight level tree 50 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Southwest 963 heavy traffic is 9 o'clock 3 miles at flight level tree 5. Report them in sight.
Endeavour 5030 have the traffic.
Delta 1070 heavy contact Indianapolis Center on 128.3. Good day. Southwest 963 heavy have the traffic.
Alright, I'll be top of descent in about 6 minutes.
Going to 128.3 Delta 1070
That's for
heavy.
UCAT at, we went, let me check, 310. UCAT below 310. UK below 310.
Indianapolis Center, Delta 1070 Heavy is at flight level tree 85, descending flight level tree 30. Delta 1070 Heavy, Indianapolis Center radar contact, continue to cramp.
We're gonna update our fuel up here. of a tea? Yes, I'm having some spice apple tea.
Endeavour 5030, contact Indianapolis Center on 128.3.
23.
Good day.
So.
128.3, Endeavour 5030. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Indianapolis Center, Endeavour 5030, flight level 340.
Endeavour 5030, Indianapolis Center, radar contact. Continue to Akbar. Endeavour 5030, contact Kansas City Center on 127.7. Good day.
Going to 127.7, Endeavour 5030. Kansas City Center, Endeavour 5030, flight level 340.
Endeavour 5030, Kansas City Center, radar contact. Continue to PRUET. Delta 7901 heavy contact Kansas City Center on 124.3. Good day. Endeavour 5030, descend and maintain flight level 240. Keep speed not above 280 knots.
Descend and maintain flight level 240, keep speed not above 280 knots, Endeavour 5030.
124.3, Delta 7901 heavy. Goodbye. Kansas City Center, Delta 7901 heavy, is at flight level 365, descending flight level 320. Delta 7901 heavy, Kansas City Center, radar contact. Continue. Kansas City Center, American Tree 219er heavy, is at flight level 275, climbing flight level 300. American Tree 219er heavy, Kansas City Center, radar contact. Continue. Endeavour 5030, contact Kansas City Center on 124.3. Good day.
124.3 Endeavour 5030. Goodbye. Kansas City Center Endeavour 5030 is passing flight level 265, descending flight level 240.
Endeavour 5030, Kansas City Center, radar contact. Continue to UKAY. Kansas City Center, American Tree 219er Heavy is at flight level 2905, climbing flight level 300. American Tree 219er Heavy, Kansas City Center, radar contact. Continue.
Alright, so we're doing advisor VNAV here. I got the advisor VNAV set up now, so it tells us what we need to do per altitude to get to where we need to be for all the altitudes crossing here, so, as we have a lot, so. We're looking for Arch next. Arch, we need to really do a hurry down here, but they didn't give it to us, so I'm just going to continue here, because screw ATC. Gotta really hustle to get down to Arch, but trying to make it not bonkers. Arch is going to be above 11,000, so we don't really need to hurry too much on Arch. Let me see where we need to be for... We do have to be below at Crya. Let's look at Crya. 1,009. Let's do 1,009. That should get us. That should fix us fine.
Endeavour 5030, you are 2,200 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level 240.
Yeah, she's not going to let me do the arrival the way it's published, so...
Climb and maintain flight level 240, Endeavour 5030.
The game's going to piss me off here. I got to climb back up because the game's not going to let me do it. Trying to work on advisory VNAV here, and game's not going to let me do it right, so. Because I could follow the advisory VNAV all the way down and it would let me hit the points that I need to. So like going to Buell, if I did 1,500 feet per minute, I should hit all those points on time, but she's going to do a dive and drive on me, so. And I kind of got to follow it, or else it's going to probably kick my ATC at some point, so. Whatever. Kind of a gameism that I can't really screw with, so. Two, 3, 2, 4. I gotta check landing elevation here.
Endeavour 5030, descend and maintain 14,000 feet.
Now she's gonna do it. In the ass she is.
Descend and maintain 14,000 feet, Endeavour 5030.
Nice if ATC would work like it works in real life, because I literally have the chart in front of me that tells me the altitudes, and ATC is not doing it right. So. 2006 to make the next crossing restriction.
Endeavor 5030 contact Kansas City Center on 127.7. Good day.
Going to 127.7 Endeavor 5030. Kansas City Center Endeavor 5030 is passing flight level 225, descending 14,000 feet.
Endeavor 5030, Kansas City Center radar contact. Continue to Petty.
Uh, 618. Trying to set landing elevation. I was doing something. That's what I was doing. Close there. 1, 2, 3, 5. And we'll do one more. What's that? Alright, Petty, what are we talking there? I can't see. 2-3. We're beating it right now. So we've got the snowflake right there, we've got the blue donut right there. Those all tell us our descent rate to make those points. So see, we're ahead of it, so we're good. Is that it's Petty. Petty right there. It's Crya that's our next one we have to worry about, so that's right after. They didn't give us an altimeter. We'll wait. Let's see, Crya. Gotta see what the Crya is. Crya is gonna be. Problem is we're gonna miss Crya because the ATC doesn't really give us what we're supposed to be doing. Let's see. We just keep it up here. We gotta keep it moving. Right, we just need to be below 15,000, so we'll make it. Yeah, we'll make it right there, so I'll fix it in a second here. Alright, there we go. Good no cap going now. Nice, lovely sunset. I'm gonna see what the real altimeter is here. 2.6. She can change it whenever she wants here. The game.
Endeavor 5030, descend and maintain 8,000 feet.
8,000.
Descend and maintain 8,000 feet Endeavor 5030.
Okay. Let's see what we need for the next one. Shoto at 8. 1,400 feet per minute.
Endeavor 5030, contact Kansas City Center on 128.1. Good day.
128.1, Endeavor
Landing
5030.
elevation set, fuels check,
Goodbye.
TCAS set, radar is off, CAS check, landing data is set, approach briefing, I'll do in a second. I don't know what my approach is going to be yet. We'll do the weather portion of the approach brief now. Wind is 150-12, 10 to 2 miles, view 25,000. Positive 7 degrees, -5 on the dew point 3026. Visual approach runway 12 left and 11 in use. Departing runway 12 right. Notables drone reported 2 miles off departure end of 12 right. Use caution. Personnel equipment adjacent to runways and taxiways advise you have X-ray. Alright, so that's the weather portion. Still don't know what the runway is going to be yet. And I'm just going to quick set these, and then I'll put VREF in at the end. Still waiting on our approach. I've added 2 in this bit real quick.
St. Louis approach Endeavor 5030 is passing 11,000 feet, descending 8,000 feet.
Endeavor 5030 St. Louis, approach altimeter 30.28 radar contact, continue to FDRKO. Endeavor 5030, you are 18 miles northeast. Descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Expect RNAV Zulu runway 30 left approach via FDRKO transition. Cleared to FDRKO.
Okay.
Endeavor 5030, descend and maintain 6,000 feet.
You just gave me that. Why are you giving me another
Descend and
instruction?
maintain 6,000 feet. Expect RNAV Zulu runway 30 left approach via FDRKO transition. Cleared to FDRKO Endeavor 5030.
Well, that's interesting. DROK transition. What? No, we're gonna go to Joyce. That's weird, man. That's fucking weird, man. Alright, I'm gonna just bang a left here. This is weird. The game's all screwed up, man. It's got me on the wrong frickin' arrival for that runway. I don't know here. You know, we're gonna 12 left. We planned for 12 left. Let's go back to 12 left.
St. Louis approach Endeavor 5030 requests runway 12 left.
Endeavor 5030, you are 11 miles east. Keep speed not above 210 knots. Expect RNAV Zulu runway 30 left approach via JYAR transition.
Fuck that.
Circle to land runway 12 left.
Damn, this game
Clear
is so
to
stupid
JYAR.
half the time. This game is absolutely ballsed up half
Endeavor
the time.
5030, descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Endeavor 5030, descend and maintain 2,500 feet.
She's gonna balls me up here. I gotta go back. She just balls me all up.
Endeavor
This is some stupid
5030,
shit ever.
descend and maintain 2,500 feet.
Oh my god.
Endeavor
My
5030,
god, stop telling me the same
descend
shit.
and
I gotta
maintain
fix the runway
2,500
because you don't know what you're doing.
Stand by Endeavor 5030.
Endeavor
Stupidest shit ever in
5030,
this
roger.
game.
Endeavor 5030 would like ILS runway 12 left approach vectors to final.
Endeavor 5030, you are 8 miles east. Descend and maintain 2,500 feet. Expect vectors ILS runway 12 left approach.
Here we
Descend and maintain 2,500 feet. Expect vectors ILS runway 12 left approach Endeavor 5030.
Alright, I gotta screw with this now. This box has gotta be all fucked up now. Alright, I gotta go to Cholo or whatever here. Let's go. because I had this all set up for that. That's what they're actually landing. And she put me on the leg of what they're actually landing. So is that Chodo right there. Okay. Right, let's go direct Chodo. Ugh, it's so stupid this game sometimes. Okay. And then Ruyon. Joyce, Stormy, Ferris, Reap. Let's see, Ferris. Let's just grab the latest Ferris here. Alright, Ferris. Alright, we're back on track here. I gotta fix this too. This is still ballsed up here. Alright, direct Chodo. There we go. Alright, we're fixed. Game is just absolutely nonsense half the time, so I gotta slow it way down for this because of her nonsense. But yeah, that's just, man, come on. Game is just ridiculous, so. Good practice for there, you get really ballsed up. 210 is the speed they wanted. I gotta put that in so I don't overspeed here. The hell, man. Low when the game does shit like that, it's just like, come on, man. Right, put the floods up a little bit here. Lights should have been on. There. Those will be for
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to land. Please notice the cabin lights have been turned off, as this is a normal procedure for a nighttime landing.
Alright, looks like the ILS has tuned itself in. You can see blue needles is telling me that's in. Alright, so I got us turned around. We're in good shape now. I literally have the weather up from the real airport right now. It's supposed to have live weather, and they're trying to land me 180 degrees from the real airport, the real weather, so I don't know what the deal is, game. But we're in good shape now. So. Alright, ILS runway 12, 12 left, 108.9 or 123's final approach course, glide slope interception will be 2,500, which we're already at creep. Airport elevation 618 feet. Just checking out all the DA. Category 1, D, we've got the visibility 741. So let's put that in. Is set. Alright, track IR is coming on. Get seated properly here. And we'll check track IR. So that is now set. Yeah, the way this arrival works is it has, you make a turn if you want to, you know, to head south to land on the north runways, or it has a turn north to land on the south runways, and we took the turn to the north to land on the south runways, then it tried to land us on the other side, so it's like, what the Christ? You know, so it's just, it's very funky, this game. And then it's supposed to have real-world weather and traffic. Real-world weather is favoring runways 12 left and 11, and traffic is all landing there in real life, and the game's got us landing opposite. It's like, well, what the hell, man? Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any kind of sense. Right, so when we start going into, we're all set. We're at 2005 for creep, so we're good. So we're going to be low for Ferris, but that's fine. We're in a vector in a second here anyway, so. We'll call that done for the brief. It is visual conditions, so we're in VMC, so just land visually. A little bit fast here. I'm just trying to catch us at one point. Let's go back and we're in nav. Let's see. You gonna turn? You're not gonna turn, huh? Right, we'll take it as a vector then. Kind of an extreme vector. I'm gonna have to work it myself anyway, so. Let's start configuring here. Flaps 8. Hello, Walter. How are you? Yeah, the AI kind of blows in this game. It's not great. Kind of give ourselves a little vector here. Alright, let me check the radio, make sure it auto-tuned. 1089er is in, that's good. Because I gotta be stabilized by 1006.
Endeavour
all my stuff
5030, you are 11 miles northwest of St. Louis. Climb and maintain 6,000 feet.
No, see this is
Contact
like
St. Louis Tower on 120.05.
Climb and maintain 6,000 feet.
Like that is the stupidest
Tower on
shit ever.
120.05, Endeavour 5030.
Go to green needles here. We'll initialize the approach.
St. Louis Tower, Endeavour 5030, miles northwest inbound.
So it's grabbing
ILS
localize. You
runway
can see
12
loc.
approach.
It's grabbing loc.
Endeavour 5030, St. Louis Tower. Altimeter 30.25, wind 151 at 10. Cleared
There's,
ILS runway 12 left approach.
Left.
Cleared ILS runway 12 left approach, Endeavour 5030.
Flaps 45. Flaps 45 before landing checklist. Flight 10's advised passenger signs are on, thrust reverser arm, landing gear is down, slats flaps set 45, before landing checklist complete. Okay. Take a quick look at turn off here. We got 9,000 feet. Let's try for Echo 1, be our right turn off. Right turn off, Echo 1. Alright. Turn off the ominous music while I land. Alright, we're clear of the approach. We're not clear
Endeavour
of the land.
5030, wind 152 at 12. Clear to land runway 12 left.
Clear to
Flight
land runway
slope is,
12 left,
intercepted.
Endeavour 5030.
And I gotta look at the missed approach instructions. Let's see. Missed approach is. Let me go back to the approach. 3,000. 3,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 3 bones in there for the missed approach. Alright, autopilot's coming off. And I'm hand flying. Trying to stay a little bit on the low end because the it's harder to pitch in game than it is in the real plane, so it's and trim out properly. So if I stay a little low, I can make sure I don't get my vertical descent rate above 1,000 feet per minute. If I get too much vertical descent rate, I'm going to end up with a an issue. Of getting a jip whiz.
5 minimums.
And you're supposed to go around on a stabilized approach.
400.
That. Let me see what that was. Spoiler? No, spoiler's not out.
300.
I'd probably set the MDA wrong.
Minimums.
That's what it is. I set the MDA wrong. No, maybe not. I don't know what it's doing. It's kicking me a slat issue.
300. Minimums.
That's what it was. It was my joystick, is my thrust lever quadrant is disagreeing with what it is in the cockpit, so it thinks the spoilers are out. They're not.
Minimums.
Sync rate.
Yep, we're gonna get that sync rate, just like I said we would.
Minimums. 50, 40, 30, 20.
Because the game's a pain in the ass to trim.
10.
It's about right on the money. Looking for Echo 1 on the right side. Take this next right turn off here. The high speed's the next one. We'll take this one.
Endeavour 5030 exit runway when able.
I briefed the next one as the high speed, but we end up getting it in.
Endeavour 5030 contact ground on 118.925.
.925 Endeavour 5030. Goodbye.
Please remain seated until the
Start
aircraft
timer.
has come to a complete stop.
Okay.
St. Louis ground Endeavour 5030 taxi to the gate.
Endeavour 5030, taxi to gate Echo Tree 4 via taxiway Kilo Echo Juliet cross runway Tree 0 left Juliet Delta Delta Tree.
Taxiing to gate Echo Tree 4 via
Echo
taxiway Kilo
3-4.
Echo Juliet cross runway Tree 0 left Juliet Delta Delta Tree Endeavour 5030.
Grab the taxi diagram. Alright, I'm trying to see where I actually am compared to where the game thinks I am. Let's see, I'm probably at November. Let's see, because again, they label everything wrong. And then what did it tell me for a gate? There is no Echo 3-4, so that's great. I'm gonna look at see where the real airplane put in at gate. So A2. A2. So I don't know which terminal is A. Let's see. Alright, we'll just go up and park at the terminal. Not gonna fart around all day. And they give me a clear to cross. They did give me a clear to cross, or by the echo pad. So let's see. I'm gonna take a right, Papa. Again, they got all their shits backwards, or is not labeled correctly. So. We'll take this left Papa here and head to the gate this way. We got a clear to cross already, so. Alright, it's been almost 2 minutes here. We're gonna shut down. We gotta, I gotta do the test here. Stand by. So I want to shut down. I'm gonna shut down the left engine, and I want, yeah, shut down the yeah, left boost pump. Shut down the left engine. Should get pump press. Yeah, we're good there.
Config flaps.
And it's doing the config flaps because I have to give it a bunch of thrust in game to get it moving with one engine. We are cleared across. I'm just looking out there. This runway they're taking off on.
St. Louis ground, Wisconsin, 969er 4 heavy.
I'm giving it a bunch
requesting
of thrust
pushback.
just because I don't want to take forever on this
Wisconsin
runway
969er
because
4 heavy
who knows what the
pushback
game's doing.
request
Okay, there is a
accepted.
straight across. So we're going to take the diagonal. Got a traffic coming in on this runway. Taxi over here. So they did clear us across. They wouldn't do that in real life. They'd wait till you were there because, again, they're launching. They wouldn't be doing that shit. We're just going to cozy up to a gate. I'm not farting around all day with this. So just pick a gate. This one works. We'll go over there where the equipment is. Been a long time since I've been to this airport in real life. And where is the stand for this? There we go.
St. Louis ground, Wisconsin, 9er 69er 4 heavy, requesting the end of pushback. Wisconsin 9er 69er 4 heavy request to end pushback received.
Alright, number 2's down. Messages, messages, messages. Oh my god, the engine's shutting off? Yes.
St.
we'll
Louis
turn it
ground,
off.
Wisconsin, 9er 69er 4 heavy, with Charlie ready to taxi IFR. Wisconsin 9er 69er 4 heavy taxi to and halt short of runway 12 right via taxiway, Charlie Papa Delta cross runway 6 Delta Charlie. Contact tower on 132.475 when ready.
Alright, so that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and let's finish up there. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, give it a like. If you enjoyed it, you're not
Taxi to and
subscribed,
halt short
consider
runway
subscribing.
12 right,
And
using
I will see
taxiway,
you guys
Charlie
in the
Papa
next one.
Delta cross
Bye.
runway 6 Delta Charlie, Wisconsin 9er 69er 4 heavy.